Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today, if you guys, there's another, I don't know how to really describe this. I guess it's a video game video, because, Modern Warfare 2 came out, and I made a video on it, and, I'm not going to address the comments, because some of the comments were actually pretty, insightful, and they were agreeing, or even if they disagree, they were, respectful, and some of them were just assholes, and they're like, oh, you're a skill issue, and, you're poor, whatever. Look, it doesn't faze me. Idiots are going to be idiots, especially online, when it's not a face-to-face thing. It doesn't bother me, right? Words don't affect me. But it is kind of sad to see that people like that exist. But we're not talking about Modern Warfare 2 and the backlash and all that, because, look, the game sucks for offline players. For online players, apparently it's also trash. But, I don't know, the graphics are good, the campaign's good, whatever. I do hope Infinity Ward fixes the offline bots, because I want to freaking play this game, right? I want to get Modern Warfare 2, but we just got to see if they fix it. However, the gameplay that you're seeing in the background right now is actually a game called, if I can even speak right, I'm so excited to tell you about this game. It's called Unreal Tournament 3, or Tournament, whatever, Unreal Tournament 3. Came out in 2007, and it's by the guys that made Fortnite. So, Epic Games. This is kind of my replacement for Modern Warfare 2, essentially. I'm not saying this game is objectively or even, it's not better than Modern Warfare 2. Now, look, I don't own Modern Warfare 2, but just from viewing gameplay, obviously a 2007 game is not going to hold up to a 2022 game. I know there's no offline content, barely any in Modern Warfare 2, right? I know that, but, in terms of graphics, how it runs, all that stuff, look, it's not going to be as good as a brand new Call of Duty game that's a AAA by, whatever. But it's a fun game. And the gameplay you're seeing here is probably a little intense, probably a little too fast-paced, whatever. You can go into the settings and you can change that shite, so don't worry. It's not the gameplay you're seeing of me kind of quickly darting from left to right. I chose to play it that way. Again, you can move the camera sensitivity and all that. But basically, the gist of this is that this game is my replacement for Modern Warfare 2. Again, it's called Unreal Tournament 3. It is on the Xbox Series X. It originally came out, of course, 2007, so 360. And PS3 or whatever, but you can play it on the Series X, right? You could download it. I got it for $10. So if you're looking for a good FPS, maybe it doesn't hold up to Modern Warfare 2, but it is a fun game. Again, it's on the 360, but you can play it via backwards compatibility. It's effing fun. It's a fun game. Again, it's not at the caliber of Modern Warfare 2, but it at least has offline features. You got a campaign. I didn't touch that yet, but you do have a campaign. I don't know if it's going to suck or not, but I'm going to play it eventually. You have, online modes, of course, but then, especially with the offline modes, that's where this game shines. And I know the offline bots guy that I talked to, he was talking about that, and he has his own website, and he was saying, oh, buy this game, and this looks really good. So I'm like, all right, I'll check it out. And for $10, it's pretty effing cool. Again, I'm not going to get into this rant because I already said it twice. But again, the best part about offline bots is that when a game server dies or it doesn't work, like Black Ops 4, whatever, the games will work offline forever. As long as you have a game and a system to play it on, you can play this game any day of the freaking week, 24/7, 365, right? So as an offline, I guess mode for this game, it works and it's fun. Again, emphasis on the words "it works." Modern Warfare 2. But basically, how this has ended up working here is you have a free-for-all. All right, so it's just you versus everyone, which is I think what you're seeing here. I might have a little bit of TDM in here, but TDM, team deathmatch, right? That's in here as well. Normally, you're the red team. At least I am. Red team versus blue team, and then you have like a kind of like a bigger scale mode with vehicles and all that. So there's some cool stuff in here. My only real negatives of the game is that it is, of course, this isn't a negative, but it is kind of downgraded to 30 FPS, 1080p, 720p, whatever. Again, it's a 360 title. I don't know why they didn't give it FPS boost. Maybe they will in the future. I don't know. But they're when I did play the bigger war type modes, with the vehicles and all that, bigger maps, there's a lot of talking with the AI buddies. You're like, oh, we got a Q. Oh, let's do this. Yeah, we're going to get the score. That kind of thing. And it's cool, but after you play for 20 minutes, it grades on your effing ears. And then you also have the computer going, mode, core, complete, core mode, core. It's like, Jesus, shut up, Siri, for God's sake. So, it slowly turns into ear rape after 25 minutes. But other than that, it ain't too bad of a game, okay? It looks decent enough. It runs fine. There's no lag, at least on my end, on my Series X. But it's a fun game. It's kind of like Doom in a sense that, there's no run button. It's just like you move the analog stick forward, your guy, that's as fast as he goes, right? He just goes. He goes fast. like Sonic. He got to go fast. But you see at you know, different stages, you know, I'm zipping around, I'm bopping around, I'm, you know, moving the camera like a crazy guy on LSD. Don't do drugs. But there's a lot of this stuff in here where you're like, oh, okay, this is really fast paced, and it's kind of like Call of Duty on crack, you know, or you know, I guess akin to Doom in that sense, where I mean, you are bopping around this map like a crazy guy, and you're just shooting the crap out of enemies. I mean, it's fun because it's so fast paced. You know, it's different than Call of Duty or Battlefront or any other type of offline game or online game that has offline capabilities, but it's fun as hell. You know, I mean, it really is. I mean, for $10, I mean, it's great. So, you know, if you are distraught, if you're pissed about Modern Warfare 2 like me not having offline features, at least at this moment, at the time of recording, on November 2nd, again, let's hope they fix this, but it's a good workaround. You know, on its own, it's a good game. But if you were super butthurt about this game like me, get Unreal Tournament 3. It's an old game, but it holds up. It's pretty freaking fun, and you know, there is a campaign. There's a bunch of different offline modes. They work. You get cool little guns. You're seeing like, you know, pistols and you know, like Slimer guns with like green goo, like Nickelodeon slime. You got freaking, you know, guns that shoot you. You know, going back, you get the classic miniguns. So there's a lot of cool stuff in there. You have some cheat codes where you can like slow down time. You know, make time go faster, all that kind of cool stuff. And again, it's just a fun game. You know, some maps are smaller than others, some are big, some are, again, like those vehicle-sized maps. The ones you're seeing mostly here in this video are more or less like the free-for-all, you know, team deathmatch, medium-style map. But it's fun, man. It really is. You know, it's fun to just zip around a map and just get, you know, multi-kills and all that stuff. You know, it's definitely something different than if you just played Call of Duty or Battlefront. But again, that's what makes it so much fun. You know, I mean, it is different, but it is, you know, I'd say it's different in a good way. It's definitely something unique in terms of an FPS. You know, I've heard about Unreal Tournament, but I've never actually played it. And upon playing it for about 2 or 3 days, and then I recorded some gameplay just so I can get the hang of the game, so I'm not uber bad. It's fun. You know, I mean, it really, that's my analysis. It's a fun effing game. All right, for $10. I mean, on Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and presumably 360, if you can just, you know, find a cheap version physically. I bought it digitally on the Series X marketplace, the, you know, store. So, you know, if you have a Series X and you want a good, you know, good shooter, it's on Xbox One too, Xbox One as well, I should say. Xbox, you know, they're probably going to call it Xbox Series X 2.5 Mega Ultra Cool XD for the next console. But anyway, you know, it's going to be a bigger mini fridge or whatever the hell they're doing there. But look, at the end of the day, it's a fun game to play, and it's a good replacement for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 until they get their shit together. I'm not being frank with you guys. It's kind of a mess. But you know, I'm very much excited to report that, hey, you know, I wasn't able to play this game, but I was able to play something not better, but it's good enough where it stands alone on its own right as being a fun game to play offline. Presumably online as well, but you know, like I said, when this game dies, and again, it's a 2007 game. All right, not many people are probably going to be playing this online. So if you buy it for $10, you have a game that has a campaign and a butt ton of multiplayer modes, some cool guns, some decent AI, and just a fun time for $10. That's a pretty good deal if you ask me. So tell me in the comments down below what you think about Unreal Tournament 3. What do you think? Does it look good? It's probably a little bit too fast-paced for you, but if it is, you know, you're kind of getting seasick of me just kind of darting around the map. Again, you can lower that camera sensitivity. You can really, you know, F around with a lot of the modes and the different, you know, settings and all that in the settings of the game. So, you know, for $10, I think it's good. You know, it beats the $70 and then getting ripped off if you're an offline player. You know, big middle finger for Modern Warfare 2. So I think it's cool. You know what I mean? If you want to see more Unreal Tournament 3 gameplay, make sure to tell me down below. Maybe I'll have it as like, you know, maybe I'm just going to be talking about whatever topic. I'll have it playing in the background. I don't know. But if you want dedicated content for it of just me messing around with the modes and the maps, make sure to tell me down below and I'll check it out for you guys. So again, that is going to be my video on Unreal Tournament 3. I have not played 1 or 2. There was going to be a 4th game, but then apparently Epic Games canceled it before it could see the light of day, kind of like that PT game. But, you know, it's fun. Fortnite, I don't really care for Fortnite. Again, it's an online-only game. I don't really, again, play those. But, you know, if you like Fortnite, it's by the same guys. So it's, of course, more violent. It's first person compared to third. You know, Fortnite's got a lot of that building stuff in it. This is just, let's just shoot bad guys, the game. You know, with crazy guns and jumping around like a guy on Kool-Aid crack. But it's fun. You know what I mean? Again, don't do drugs. But still, I very much appreciate that I was able to find something to kind of, you know, again, look, it helps because it sounds like I'm bitching and I'm kind of making it because, you know, apparently a lot of the people watching my last video were freaking out, but they were like, hey, you know, you're an idiot, you know, whatever, all that. But look, at the end of the day, I love Call of Duty. or at least I did. You know, there was no better feeling than just putting a COD game in my console and, you know, seeing all the offline modes and playing against bots all day. I mean, it's fun as fudge, you know what I mean? But they screwed me with MW2, and the fact that I can't play that really kind of bums me out. So hopefully they can fix their shite. But until that happens, if it effing happens, which I kind of doubt it won't, because again, they don't care about the offline community, right? Screw us. You know, I do think that Unreal Tournament 3 is a good substitution, but it's fun. Again, it's not 60 FPS. It doesn't look the best thing ever, but it's fun. That's the baseline thing. You know, I mean, for $10, you're getting a pretty good deal with a lot of offline capabilities that are really going to keep you interested for many, many years. Until your console explodes or whatever, you'll be able to play it. You know, it's a fun time waster for an hour or whatever. You know, if you have some free time, just want to shoot some bots, put on some cool music, and just play around. It's pretty fun. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.